Good evening. Or was it like it's 3 a.m. exactly. Hello, 3 a.m. I guess good early mid morning. I figure I can't really sleep and I've been having restless nights, so I might as well start off by doing what I plan to do with my YouTube channels, tell you my stories of my childhood. The one I want to tell tonight is about my pre-K through fifth grade. Because a lot of people got that twisted. Um, hmm. so I didn't go to a pre-K. I went to this thing called ABC School. It's like it's like I don't know. It's near my elementary school, kind of. I mean, if you live in the Bay Area in San Leandro, Hayward, San Lorenzo area, you know it's by Manor Bowl. Um, and I had met my childhood best friend. If you hear like the songs up, my boyfriend was he's sleeping. We sleep on video chat. But anyways, um, so my childhood best friend, I guess obviously I was a baby. I didn't know anything, but his mom and my mom, they shared stories for us to us, and um, I remember they telling us that literally we met when we were babies in diapers. We went to same ABC school. That's how they met. A lot of you may know him. It's Daniel Flarka. His mom was Michelle. And I mean, throughout elementary school, we were like the best of friends, going to all the parties together and birthday parties, school events, stuff like that. Um, we kind of shifted away fifth grade. We were still close, but we weren't as close, which kind of hurt me a little bit. But in second grade, I found my best friend for life. My true best friend. His name's Sergio. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of stories about that, but we could save that from another time. Um, sorry, like my nails were falling off, so like I'm over here messing with them, and like only these two won't fall off. But I need to get my nails anyways. But I'm sorry, I get easily distracted when I don't want to talk about my past. But I mean, that's what I'm here to do. Um, so kindergarten, I don't remember much. Um, I do remember. I think it was either kindergarten or first grade. I had a fifth grade buddy. I don't remember when that system happened. What grade? Um, her name was Jessica Hunter. Um, and she was really great. I loved her, and she was the best. And I still talk to her from time to time. And I remember because like how the younger grades they have their own little playground, and then there's the older kids. And so every time I see her at recess, I'd be like, "Oh my gosh, Jessie!" And we're hugged through the gate. Um, but yeah, kindergarten first, I don't really remember much. All I know, I had my brother's teachers. I mean, if you have older siblings and you know how that is, God bless our soul, right? um, but like I said, second grade is when I met my best friend Sergio, and he was a big time nerd. And I had another girlfriend of mine. Her name was Melissa. She was in a wheelchair, and I didn't care. I loved her. She was great. We'd play a lot, and um, me and Sergio were in the same class. And during recess, he would come and ask if he can play. And his favorite all-time superhero, Spider-Man. He's like, I didn't want to be Spidey. So he's like, I'm Spidey. It's the cutest thing. Um, So we played a lot, and ever since then, I think I've always like loved him, like more than a best friend should. I've always had a thing for him, and it just never really went anywhere. I mean, God knows his whole family knows I had a big crush on him. I mean, he'll always have a place in my heart. I mean, obviously, he's my best friend. Like, what am I gonna do? But I'm kind of glad we went our separate ways, and I'm glad, like, I hope he's happy the way he's living. Oh, excuse me. I'm yawning, right? But I can't fall asleep. Like, so, and back to that story. So, second grade, we played a lot. Um, and then I think because the class that we were in was super overfilled, I forgot who had to switch teachers. I can't remember, honestly. But that kind of like made us split a little bit for a while. But we were okay. Comes fifth grade or fourth grade. I think it was fifth grade. Like my third and fourth isn't as clear either. I mean, I can tell you though, I did have speech therapy because I could not separate my R's and W's. Like when I say read, I would say weed. Like I couldn't say my read or weed or like white, right, like right. Like my W's and R's would clash. So that's really bad, but I have speech therapy. So my like third and fourth wasn't really clear, but my fifth, however, it was good. It was smooth. Excuse me. I did get in a little trouble, but it wasn't nothing big. It was just over this argument. But I played in a band, clarinet. I was also one to help the otherly abled students we had with special education. Yeah, it was fun. I love working with them, which is another reason I want to be a teacher, but I don't know if I can. Oh, I'm not saying like I don't think I can deal with special ed students. I mean, I'd love to, but it takes a lot more schooling, and I'm already not even close to my own regular major, so that's kind of bad idea. Um, but like it was pretty good. I think it was either coming from recess or lunch, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you will remember. Oh, who wants to be first in line? First one in line is always the best. Blah blah blah. So I think I was like the third person in line, and these two people, like they're my friends, and I don't know why I said friends like that. It was so weird. And they're pushing and shoving, and one of them elbowed me right like in the middle. So like my lung capacity and oxygen capacity is really low, I guess. Um, I mean, a lot of people say, "Oh my God, it's okay. She's just fat. She didn't lose any of her oxygen." Excuse you. I was really skinny, okay, and yes, I did lose the oxygen. I have the doctor's proof. Okay, calm your tits, okay, or if you're a guy, calm your dick. But yeah, that really like ruined me. Actually, I think I did find something from fourth grade. It might have been fifth. No, I'm pretty sure it was fourth or fifth. Let's just put it that way. Where I was used as a pack meal because I thought that would fit me into popular crowd. Of course, elementary school, who cares about that? But apparently they did, and I don't know why I gave into that stuff. Um, but I was used as a pack mule. Like this girl, you guys will know, Julia Jacome. She was like the biggest of all. Like I don't know, it was her and some other people. They made me carry their stuff all the time, and I was not happy having it. It was terrible. And I got called Andre and the Giant in kindergarten. I remember that because I was like the tallest of them all. It was just really bad. I mean, we're like from kindergarten to 5th grade. What do we know about bullying? I mean, apparently people do know about bullying. And I know a lot of people say, did she say bowling? No, I said bullying. Like, okay, I'm not good at enunciating. Excuse me, but who really is? But anyways, it's like that scared me. My garage open, my brother's home. But anyways, it's like who knows about all the hate and stuff. And like I didn't think of anything by it because it's just okay, whatever. And as I grew up, turns out when I look back, it's like, oh my god, like I was the laughing stock of the whole class, the whole school, stuff like that. But anyways, away from the negativity, I did have good times. My dad, it was Wednesdays when he'd bring me KFC like all the time. I mean, breakfast like that, but he'll bring me food on Wednesdays. A lot of kids got jealous, but I have fun because like the school knew my parents because of my brother, anyways. So I was in Adventure Time. It was called Adventure Time. Now it's like Aces and Boys and Girls Club and stuff. It's like the after school program, and I don't want to say I was a teacher's pet. I'm not. It just naturally seems that way. Like I'm really helpful by nature, And so there's this kid named Jacob. I don't remember his last name, but come to realize him and his dad's a sheriff, I believe, or was, and they live like on the other side of my complex. And I didn't think of it till like a while later. And I think he was like 2, 3 years younger than me. I don't remember. But he was also in Adventure Time. And sorry, Jacob, if you see this, I'm sorry to tell a story. But he was crying for home. And the head director, teacher, her name was Mary. And she had me comfort Jacob. And they saw something in me that really made me happy. Like they saw something in me, and it only took like 2 minutes to get Jacob to calm down. And ever since then, like Mary and Jennifer and Louise, like they would ask me to deal with all the children like that come through and they're scared and also happy. And I think it's at that moment I knew I wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to be a daycare provider. Yeah, I was happy. It was great. But, and the 5th grade trip I had was to Walker Creek Ranch. I'm surprised I remember that. Walker Creek Ranch. My best friend didn't go, sadly. But I had some friends who went, and we either had to touch, kiss, or lick a banana slug. I said, poke, bye. I was not having it. It was fun. I loved it. Guys were mad because they had cabins and we had lodges. So they had to pee outside while we got our own bathrooms and showers. And it was great. But anyways, I'm going to leave with that. And till next time, my next personal video will probably be about my middle school. Anyways, have a good night.